good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. FIU will kick it off to get things underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Colorado's offense will start this game off with the football. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
And the Buffaloes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Lewis to throw. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
To the 33-yard line and a first down for this offense. The Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going up top again. Got it in the middle. It's Welsh.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Snagged in the middle. It's Welch. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy, that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you...
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
All right, now, if you're the quarterback, you got to know, in this game, you better be ready every snap. You better know where the pressure is coming from because this defense is going to bring it from all over the place.
He'll work his way down to the 28.
Find my guys quickly, know my matchups, get them the football, let them do the rest. So many playmakers now in football. I'm trying to get it to them as fast as possible.
Throws for the end zone. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. And the timing just a hair off.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
From the red zone, looking for a man. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quarterback making checks. Lewis wants to pass. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. His drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Unloads to the wideout. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Grabbed over the middle. It's Miller. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. So FIU's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. If you want to look on the bright side, at least you can pile up a bunch of yards if you can move the ball, because it is a long way to the end zone. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. FIU pushing tempo. From the gun, running back on the move. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. They want to throw it. A little screen to the running back. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. FIU will line up to punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Lewis to throw. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
To the air on 1st down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. To the air on 2nd down. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And it's caught from inside the 20, and here he comes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. He'll keep it himself. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. And the Panthers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Trying play action. With the catch, it's Owens. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
FIU pushing tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Dropping back, it's Jenkins. Under fire. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. FIU set up with another 1st down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now, get ready for another one.
After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to scramble. There he goes! He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that one.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And here comes the field goal unit. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. Splits the uprights, it's good. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Lewis wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Miller.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Complete downfield. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Welsh. Oh, it's on the ground. High ball. Oh, and he not only gets the ball back, he's also got enough for the first down. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats.
7, Florida International, 3.
Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Making side adjustments here. Lewis to throw. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. This time he's got it. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Now the play fake. Buys a little extra time. He'll try to do it himself. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
And this QB, man, how about it? It's a pass play. He's dropping back to pass. He realizes it's man-to-man, and as they start to chase their guys down the field, well, nobody's got me, and I can just take off, and I've got speed. He chews up ground so easy, so frustrating for a defense to have to deal with a guy like this.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man, oh man, that ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has.
And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado!
And that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
Here comes the two-point try. Lewis wants to pass. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. Takes it back to the 24-yard line, and this defense loves to feast on takeaways. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. From the gun. Give on the inside. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. FIU pushing tempo.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. Up tempo for the offense.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though.
Continues to fight for yards. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Takes the handoff. It's Owens. Oh, he's got a chance. They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6. And the Panthers in a good spot here with second and short. Right back to the well. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They want to get this defense on its heels. To throw, it's Jenkins. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Backed up now, here's second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Trying to make magic on the scramble. The ball's free. And this fumble bounces out of bounds.
You know, fumbles really just comes down to luck. Oblong-shaped ball just can bounce any which way whatsoever. The offense right there, very lucky that one went out of bounds.
They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's second and 2. And the Buffaloes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Gonna take a shot on 2nd and short. Got it in the middle, it's Welch. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. The Buffaloes are marching down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Miller. Turning it on! And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs!
And these slants are so hard to defend when the ball's thrown like that. The receiver catches it, and he's catching it going so fast. You can tell the defense couldn't quite get the right angles, and he does the rest, uses his speed, gets all the way to the end zone.
Play the analytics here, and you go for 2. Lewis to throw. Into the end zone he goes for the 2, and now they lead by 3 possessions. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wide receiver going in motion. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. FIU pushing tempo.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Caught in the backfield, it's Perry. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat. They've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. And incomplete on the deep ball.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Might be calling a hot route. Going right to work up top. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Lewis wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete, and it also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's 3rd and 10. Wants to throw again. Finds his man. It's Miller. He's brought down the one to play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
This guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Buffaloes! He just makes it look so easy. Impressive one.
So impressive. Time and time again, he can buy time, make you look silly, and the defense is just kind of like, wait a minute, you got him? I got him? No, well, nobody's got him.
2-point conversion attempt is coming. He's looking to throw. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From inside the 15, here's the return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Jenkins. It's complete on the right side. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments.
He's loose. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slant.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. No good. I guess the idea was to chip away at a big lead. Consider the lead not chipped away at. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little. Trying to burn this defensive back. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Lewis to throw. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Boulder. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys more than a mile above sea level at Folsom Field.
From inside the 20, chance for great field position. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it had
nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense trying to take it back. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. Great place to start for this offense. Might be changing the route. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Buys a little time with his feet. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Lewis wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. third play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs.
Timeout, Colorado.
Here we go. Right. Check. White 94, slider, jump. Set.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Owens.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
They'll try the run. Wide open spaces. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Owens. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Perry. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Panthers are flying down the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wideout.
Get high! Get high! Get high!
Creates a little space. Oh, he got loose. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move. It's 1st and 10. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That's a great play by the defense. They've got the lead by a lot here in the 3rd quarter, and the offense is trying to run at them, and they just completely blew that thing up. Big tackle for loss. They've now put him in an obvious passing situation. Expect them to pin their ears back, try to get after the quarterback here.
On 1st and goal, let's see if FIU can get it in. To the air, it's Jenkins. Extending the play. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
And you try to catch him off balance, maybe on 1st down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass, defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute in the red zone.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming.
Get high! Get high! Get high!
Looking to fire. Caught behind the line. It's Owens. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. The defense calls the timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. He's looking downfield to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, FIU.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these 2 guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these 2 guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Welsh. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Lewis to throw. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. And the Buffaloes are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent... Picked off! What a play to set him up! The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. FIU pushing tempo. He'll do it himself. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
29, Florida International.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Snagged in the middle, it's Welch. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Now on 1st down from the 28. The offense changing the play. Lewis wants to pass. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard. I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly, but when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers, and you saw it there on the incompletion.
And the offense sticking to its 4th down beliefs, just 1 for 4 so far today, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own in great field position. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Dawson. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Panthers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, the running back has it. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. They'll ride the hot hand. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Quick release by the QB. Touchdown, Florida International. You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Scanning the field, it's Salter. Got a man. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39, a pickup of 15. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Wants to throw on first down. Fires on the move. It's caught. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Welsh. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. He wants to change this route. Back to pass on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Welch. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Looking down the middle. Into the house. Touchdown, Colorado! Well, this receiver is making this passing attack look like it's going against air.
No doubt, it does. It looks like it's on air. I tell you what.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Guess that's one way to ensure there's no return as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. On the run, it's Owens. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Panthers will hustle to the line. Dropping back, it's Jenkins. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. FIU will line up to punt. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. He might want another play. They'll start this drive with a pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Welsh. And with that tackle, that will probably bring us to an end of the quarter. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through three. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So first down, we'll open up the final period. To the air on first down. Dances away to buy time. On target to the left. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They just keep firing. This time on target. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass. It's Salter. And here's the pick. And oh, did they need that right now.
listen, the enemy is the clock, right? You're down by 2 scores. You got to make something happen. Really, really good job by the defense, forcing the turnover, getting the ball back to your offense. Now you got to go score, and I got to get one more stop.
First play of the drive comes from the 38. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Owens. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. FIU pushing tempo.
And that's a good first down for this offense. Get something positive going. Like, listen, the possessions are shrunk now. We're in the 4th quarter. The clock is ticking for us. Down 2 possessions. You're not going to get many more, so they got to be smart with the football while still being aggressive.
Motion from the wide receiver. Slithers into space. They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Perry. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
And the most important thing is the clock ticking for this defense, but you get a stop right here on 4th down, and this ball game is over. So one big stop, and you end this thing.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Makes a grab past the marker. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense.
Oh, and I love that play call on 4th down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield. Behind the defense, he makes the catch and keeps the drive alive.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Caught in the backfield, it's Owens. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Jenkins. Looking for the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Let's send out the kicker here. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. That is no good. After the missed field goal, still down by 11.
Well, that's now the 2nd missed field goal for this kicker. I'll tell you this, you can't blame the weather for all this. This is a beautiful day. He needs to do better executing these field goals.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jess. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the deep.
There he goes. Lots of running room. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Quarterbacks love receivers that can do damage once they have the football in his hands. No doubt there. Easy slant, completion, then let your receiver go make hay once he has the ball.
It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Welch. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking for a man. It's Salter. And this is going to be incomplete on third.
Man, these slant routes you throw them quick. It's a timing route. You've thrown 3 million of them to the wide receiver, and most of the time he gets his hands up and he catches it, keeps his body in the way. But right there, just lack of focus, lack of concentration, just drops the easy play. He's probably caught that ball 99% of the time it's been thrown to him.
Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. For the third straight play, the pass falls incomplete.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They are getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
On fourth down, looking to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense got it.
Well, the offense is coming off the field. They didn't have enough yards to get that first down anyway, but by putting it on the ground, they killed any shot at maintaining this drive, and now their defense has to take over in a sudden change situation.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to throw, it's Salter. Quickly complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Gonna sling it on second down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. On third down, going up top. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. They'll run the screen, and that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. FIU pushing tempo.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Yeah, I think you know the situation as a defender, and you know you're up by a score, and you know exactly what's going on with the offense. They got to make some big plays here in the fourth quarter. Nice job playing the deep ball, staying deep, and not giving up the big play.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on first and goal. Looking downfield, it's Salter. Touchdown, Bucks! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
He's looking to throw. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it, we didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute some points on the board.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Here's a heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Rush is on him. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and you try to mount drives, and sometimes you're even trying to get young guys in the game at this point, but now you're just fighting for pride and just letting them try not to get any more points on the scoreboard.
He's got it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to throw, it's Salter. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And the punishment has been extended.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try. Snap in the shotgun. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Florida International offense is back on the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity in 2 weeks to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation.
He's going to throw deep right side. Hauls it in easily enough for the 1st down. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily.
Hey, man, that was just perfect execution offensively. On a 4th down like that, if you're going to throw a completion, get the first and keep the drive alive, QB's got to be great with his eyes. He's got to throw it on time. His target has to be in the perfect place at the perfect time, and you got to be able to haul it in. They checked all the boxes on that 4th down.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like, they're down so much. They need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day.
Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like, they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time. And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play.